Hello. Happy Thursday. How's it going? I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday. And I just want to say hello and I hope you're having a great day. And this is hilarious. And I'll be back. Thank you. Thank you very much. Does anyone else just randomly sit in their car when they get home and play with Snapchat filters? Because I do.
Boss.
Ooh, girl. Talk about rainbow hair. How's your day going? Can you take me seriously? This actually looks, ooh, not too shabby. I would never do it, but I'm just saying. Bam. Hi guys, I'm back in my neck hurts, in my paparazzi chamber, and I figured I would come on here while I'm in here with my good lighting and for once not have the camera go. So anyways, I did some silly Snapchats earlier, and I wanted to hop on here today because I did have something that I kind of wanted to talk about. Yes, I got Dunkin' today, but it's not bad. It's actually no flavor with only 2 milks. I don't love it, but it's coffee, so can't be too picky. But anyways, yes, I'm wearing paparazzi jewelry. Isn't it cute? Okay, so what I was talking about yesterday my neck. What I wanted to address today was about paparazzi and being a wife that does paparazzi. So I'm very, very, very lucky, okay, that I am able to focus on my business and not have to worry about anything else. And, I am grateful that my husband has presented me with this opportunity. However, on those bad days when I'm having anxiety, depression, things like that, it's hard. I feel bad. I feel guilty. I feel like a bad wife. I feel like I am worthless. I feel like I'm letting him down. I don't feel good, and I feel like I'm not doing my part, essentially. So I wanted to talk about that because there's a lot of stay-at-home wives that do paparazzi or whatever, but most of you have children, right? And that makes it okay. I've addressed this before angrily in one of my vlogs, and I realized that's not really the way to go about it. But at that time, I was so sick of hearing it. Don't tell me that I'm not worthy because I don't have children. If you know me, you know how hard we are trying to have a child and that it's a very hard topic for me. And yes, I am seeing a doctor. Have I been stalling? Yes. Because I'm afraid of the answer, okay? It's not something that, it's something that if I can't, it's going to devastate me, maybe more than most people, maybe not, I don't know. But it's my life, and, I realize that I need to go and figure it out, but at the same time, I'm afraid of what the answer would be. Me and my husband talked about it. I've been struggling a lot with weight loss. I need to go to a nutritionist, so I called today. I didn't make an appointment because my doctor had to call me back, but I need to go. When I went to a doctor before, they pushed me. It only took one appointment. If that's all I need right now, awesome, but that's what I need. So, people are texting me so bad and it keeps popping up. I'm sorry. But anyways, I wanted to talk about it because being a stay-at-home wife, essentially, and working paparazzi and not doing another job is not something that I'm going to feel guilty about anymore. If you're my friend, don't make me feel bad about it. Mostly you. You shouldn't do that, right? If you're not my friend, I don't really care what you think. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's my life. It's mine and my husband's decision. And that's just the way it is. I never asked for this. I never, he said, if you work in customer service, you're most likely going to have to work evenings and weekends, and that's just how it's going to have to be. And if you do that, it's going to be really hard for you to work your business. And I said, you're right. And my husband isn't for paparazzi, and he thinks it's a pyramid scheme and yada, yada, yada. So for him to say that was huge. But I think he saw that because he saw that it's making me happy. And what people don't realize is if this doesn't work out for me, I'll be devastated. I don't know what I'll do. This is something that has fulfilled me, and it might seem silly, but I like it. I make my own schedule. If I'm having a bad day, I don't have to go live. I can have my weekends, my evenings. I am my boss. I'm fiddling with my numbers because I do that. I fidget when I talk, but it's my life. It's my, it's my business, and I love being at home. I love making my own schedule. I say a lot. I don't know people here. Oh, well, why don't you work where you meet people? But it's so much easier for me and my medical things to be at home. So basically, I just want to talk real quick about the stay-at-home wife thing, because I don't think it's fair that if you're not a mom, it's not acceptable. You could be a stay-at-home wife because of medical issues. You could be a stay-at-home wife because you do something like paparazzi. And if people don't see paparazzi as a job, try it, because it is. I literally breathe, sleep, eat paparazzi. I was up till 3 a.m. last night. Paparazzi, and it is hard. It's work. It's harder than I ever thought it would be, but it's worth it. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm trying really hard. As long as I can keep growing, I think it could go really well. But if I don't keep growing, who knows, and I don't know what I would do next. And a lot of times that really gets to me because I am a 30, almost 2-year-old woman who has no children, no job. I feel like a loser. And that's something that's really hard for me, mostly when I suffer with anxiety and depression. I am a happy person when you see me. I am, smiling. Last night I was talking to Brandon about something that was really hard for me because I had a really rough day yesterday, and I was smiling and laughing, and then he laughed and it triggered me, and I'm like, why are you laughing? He's like, you're laughing. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. I'm laughing because what I'm telling you makes me feel so stupid that I don't know what else to do. So, he apologized, and he's a guy. Guys think differently, and that's fine. He has been more supportive and more amazing than I ever could have dreamed of. Breathe. I have to remember to breathe. I'm sick of being made to feel like I don't have a real job. I make more money than most people make in a week. I made more money last night than I made in a week making $10 an hour. However, profit doesn't come as high at first because you have to reinvest in your business. So that's where it gets tricky, right? You have to buy inventory and package supplies, but I'm starting to actually make money on top of that. That's amazing. So that's something, if I can keep growing, I can be like, I told you so, bam. But if I don't, at least I tried. And Brandon said, if it's a hobby, you want to do it forever, do it forever. Well, it's not a hobby because I could not work full time and do this. And the ones of you that do, good for you. But I am trying to de-stress, not add stress at this point in my life. And that's just the way it is. But I'm sick of being made to feel like I don't have a real job. I'm sick of being made to feel like I'm not a good wife. It's not fair because I'm a really good wife. I mean, it sucks. I haven't cleaned in like a week. Like, it's just pickup. It's not dirty by all means. Like, we're 2 people and a dog who just got a haircut. So there's not really a lot there. However, it still makes me feel like a bad wife. Like, I'm home all day, every day, and I couldn't even pick up. Well, because I've been in a funk, guys. And I don't talk about my anxiety and depression for pity. I don't talk about it I don't want your pity. I mean, for the longest time, I never talked about it at all. No one knew. And even now, I feel a little awkward talking about it, but it's a very real thing that not many people talk about. And it's like, some of the closest people in my life didn't even know that I struggled with this. And even now that I vlog about it, you guys don't know. You don't understand. Because I'm not brave enough to get into that much detail, and it's hard. I guess I'll just tell you, the night before last, I was going to bed. Here's an example of my anxiety, or depression, whatever. I was going to bed, Brandon was sleeping, and usually I go up with him and watch like a 20-minute show or whatever. I just remember Jersey Shore is on tonight and I got really excited. I'm lame. And he was laying there and I was trying to go to sleep, and I was looking at him and he was on his side and he was snoring, and he just had a sleep apnea test, and they told him, you know, you're okay. It's a little worse when you sleep on your back, but you're fine. Maybe you could afford to lose some weight, but not a huge deal, kind of thing. And so that was it. Well, he was on his side snoring, and usually he doesn't snore on his side. So I'm thinking, what's wrong? My husband's going to die. And I start freaking out, right? And then I remember something that happened a few months back with another family member that I'm not going to go into detail about, that was very scary, and I thought I might lose them. And I just started crying. Not like sobbing, not like, but just like tears. And the wheels start turning, and then I can't sleep. I did finally fall asleep. But then the next day, yesterday morning, I wake up, and I had a really hard day. Like I said that in my vlog, it was a really hard day. When I say that, I don't get into detail because I'll crack. You know, I woke up. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to shower. I didn't want to do my makeup, but I did. And that was a win. I went and got coffee, which was a really bad idea. Do not get coffee when you're feeling this bad because it only makes it worse. I was in my car and I was going to run errands, and I was sitting there and I was doing some stuff on my phone before I got going. And then all of a sudden, overwhelming, I don't know, and I just started crying for no reason. And this has never been like random. Usually there's something that like triggers me, right? So I'm just crying. I mean, it's rare. I've cried for no reason before, but it doesn't usually happen this way for me. And I'm crying. I'm like, okay, you need help. Like, something's wrong with you. So I go and I run my errands, and I come back and I feel better. And Brandon comes home and he's on his phone doing something, and Daphne and me are playing, and Daphne accidentally nipped my finger. Like, it felt like a hammer went through my thumb, and I like lost it, like overreacted. Yes, it's that time of the month, but there's no excuse for how I wasn't mad. I cried, you know, I was hurt. Not even physically, emotionally. It was weird. So Brandon's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You know? So I'm like, no, just leave me alone. At this point, I am, for a long time until he reminded me, I didn't remember what happened. I didn't remember why I cried and why I was triggered that way. So that was an anxiety attack. Like, that was a panic attack because I didn't even remember, guys. I didn't even remember why I was mad. I didn't remember what was wrong. I didn't remember any of that. So he had to remind me, and I'm like, okay, I have a problem, you know. And I don't know if anyone has ever tried this, but I got CBD oil, no THC, completely legal. And yes, we've done a million research, and I started it yesterday, and I'm going to start taking it once every day. And it's just a drop under your tongue. And I felt really tired last night, and I didn't know if it was that or if it was because I had lost it and had a panic attack. But I'm desperate. You know, some days are great, and other days are so hard. And I need to get healthier, and that's why I need that push from a doctor. I need help. You know, I don't have it within me to do it on my own anymore. And even if it's just a push, or I don't know, vital signs, or like, I don't know, maybe Brandon hearing it from a doctor to do it with me. Excuse me, indigestion. I don't know, but I need it. So we decided last night together that that's something that I'm going to do. So I'm really excited and nervous about that. I've done it before though, and I'm going to do it again. I know that I can. But when I am feeling this way mostly, don't tell me that I don't have a job, and don't tell me that I'm a bad wife, and or insinuate that I'm a bad wife, and don't make me feel bad because I don't have children. Because if you only knew how bad I wanted a child, you wouldn't do that, right? And if you did know that and did do that, shame on you. You're mean. That's just how it is. you're mean. Some people don't mean it, so that's what I'm saying, you know, like, it hurts. Don't say that to me. This is a job for me, and I take it very, very seriously. I take this more seriously than I've ever taken any job in my life. So don't tell me it's not a job. Don't tell me that I'm a bad wife. Don't tell me that I mooch off my husband. My husband and I, we're a team, okay? You don't know. And if you did, you wouldn't be saying it. And now I'm getting angry because it does. It pisses me off. Excuse me, but it does. There's been times my husband has not had a job and I have supported him, and I have supported him to follow his dreams because he deserves that. So I deserve it too. And I said I needed to get in the right mind, mentality, because I don't want to be angry and I don't want to be mean and I don't want people who I'm not referring to think it's them. But it's not fair. Like, it hurts me. Why? Like, I'm done. I can't afford the extra stress that, people say to me that I don't try enough. I vlogged about that, and like, you know what? I'm done. I don't need the extra stress. I do my damn hardest to please you all of the time. 24/7, 7 days a week, and I'm done. Okay? I'm not going to be texting 5 million times a day. I'm not going to be on the phone every day. I will talk to you when I talk to you. You know I love you. And if you are doubting that, then you don't know me. You don't know me at all. It's not that I'm choosing my husband over you, but it's that I'm married. I have a husband and a life and a dog. We're landlords, and I have a business. That is a job, thank you very much. And I'm sick of being made to feel like crap about that. I truly believe that I have a good heart. I mean well by everybody. If I ever hurt you, it is not intentional. And I'm sure it happens. I'm sure it does, because I'm human. I'm not perfect. Some people say you don't have a mean bone in your body. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, but I do. Like my poor husband, he gets the wrath of that because of you guys, and that is not fair. And I'm done because you guys are triggering me, and I can't afford to be triggered anymore. Like, you don't understand. When I get that bad, you don't get it, guys. And that's not something I'm going to throw in your face, and it's not something I'm going to go into, but it gets bad. Okay? And I'm not saying that to scare you, and I'm not saying that to have pity or whatever, but you don't get it. There have been numerous times I've said to my husband, as much as I miss people, sometimes I wish we moved farther away, because that way people wouldn't expect me to drop at the hat, do everything. Like, I can't. Now, that's gotten better with time because I've gotten more stern, but I'm done. Like, I'm done. It feels good to say it. And like, I know I've said it before and I've never followed through. I love you guys. And if you support me in my life, you're not going to make me feel bad. You're not going to be toxic. It's not going to be all about you. If I vent to you and you don't even say anything and make it about you, what? It's not all about you, okay? It's not all about me. It's about everybody. And I have a lot of people in my life, and I am so grateful for that. Like, I truly am. But it also makes it very, very hard to keep up with people. And that's just it. But I'm getting off topic and I'm getting off track. I mean, that's obviously something that triggers my anxiety and depression. And it's something that I don't think people realize they're doing to me. And if they do, that's mean, and you're mean, and I don't need you in my life anymore. And I'm sorry. You're not going to do that to me. You don't have that power over me. Some people I feel in my life feel like they control me. No, not anymore. Not anymore, hon. Nope. I'm done. You're not my boss. You don't control me. I am my own boss. My own husband doesn't tell me what to do. That's one pet peeve, guys. You don't tell me what to do. No. Like, that is a huge pet peeve of mine. If you don't know, now you do. You don't tell me. It's one thing to ask, but you do not boss me around. You do not tell me what to do. I am not your little bitch. Excuse my language. I'm not your bow to your knees Jen. Not anymore. I have a job. It is paparazzi. I love my job. And that is why I'm angry, because I bust my butt for this job. Don't tell me that I don't have a job. Don't tell me I'm using my husband. No. No, I don't use my husband. And you know what? It's really sad. It's really sad that the people you think would never think that do. And it's really sad that people would think, use your husband? We're a team. Our money is all together, okay? My money goes into the bank. His money goes into the bank. Do we have separate bank accounts? Yes, but we have one bank account for bills. And then I have my paparazzi, and he has his extra, and we have our funds or whatever. So please don't tell me that I am using my husband. My husband and I have an understanding. My husband and I, in my opinion, have a great marriage. And I know everybody says that and are like bluffing, but I'm not kidding. You know, my husband makes me crazy, and I'm sure I make him crazy sometimes. And we're not perfect, and we do bicker sometimes, but we make a great team. And I know that some people just get jealous, but I'm done being made to feel like crap about it because I'm lucky. And if you love me and you know what I've been through in my life, you should be happy for me. Jesus. Like, I'm sorry. I'm getting mad. But you should be happy for me, right? Wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Because I don't need you anymore? Well, guess what? I need you if you treat me good. So I'm done. No more negativity, and if I stop talking to you, now you know why. Sorry that I don't have the guts always to say this to your face, because that is true, and I use this vlog that way. And again, am I talking to one specific person? No. This is years of my life boiling up, but you guys can't trigger me anymore. I'm not giving you that power. Whether you're a stranger on the street, acquaintance, or a friend, or a family member, I don't care. I can't do it anymore. I am very, very blessed, and I have amazing friends and family. I really do, and you guys know who you are. And I love you so much, and I appreciate you, and thank you for supporting me and being here for me. And for you, like, you guys are my world, but there's the negativity that I can't do. And I've always held on to that because I'm too weak, but I'm not doing it anymore. I'm sorry. So, that's my spiel. I have a job. Don't tell me I don't. I bust my butt at this job, and I hope it works out. If it doesn't, at least I tried. Don't tell me I use my husband. Don't make me feel more like crap for being a stay-at-home wife when I do that enough to myself. I really do. Don't worry. I got you. I make myself feel bad enough. You really don't need to add to it. And if you loved me, you wouldn't do that. That's how I see it. So, anyways, that's my spiel. I'm sorry that I got angry. I said I wasn't going to do that, but you guys don't understand the stuff that I have dealt with in my life. Like, it's mind-boggling sometimes how people think they have a hold on me. Who are you? That's what I've done to myself. Not anymore. Not anymore. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, but that's just how it's got to be. And if you love me and I love you, we'll be fine. You know, I'm not really referring, if you think I'm referring to you, like, I feel like maybe you have a guilty conscience much, but there's a lot of people that are amazing, and I'm not referring to you at all, you know, so it just depends. But I'm done being made to feel like crap about it. I'm done being embarrassed for who I am, and I'm done feeling like a bad wife, because the only person that should ever even slightly have the opportunity to make me feel like a bad wife is my husband, and he is the last person that has ever made me feel that way. He makes me feel like a princess. He makes me feel like I'm the best thing that since sliced bread, and I don't get it. You know, some of my friends and girls and customers, you guys make me feel like friggin' I'm a queen. I don't understand it. I'm just me, you know, and I don't think I'm great. I'm very negative, and I'm sure most of us are, but I'm done letting people have a hold on me like that. And I'm done. You're not going to drag me down. You're not going to drag this business down. And you're not, like, I would never, ever, ever, ever talk bad about any other consultant. So neither should any other consultants to me. You know, just like we're adults, let's act like it. So that's my spiel. And I'm really sorry for being angry, and I'm really sorry if I offended anyone, but that's been on my mind lately, and I've been really struggling, and I think it feels good to let it go. Like I said, this vlog is for me too. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me. I did add silly in here too because I knew it was going to get serious, but now I'm going to shut up and I'm going to go and I'm going to go downstairs and I don't know, my husband should be home any minute now. So thank you for listening. I feel a little bad for getting angry, but that's just the way it is. I love you guys. You're amazing. If no one's told you today, you're beautiful, you're worth it, and you can do this. Bye, guys.
Happy Thursday! I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. And tomorrow's Friday. Yay!
Sorry for the seriousness. I wish my eyes really looked like this earlier. So now we're just going to play with these a little more to wrap it up. And hopefully upload it sooner today.
This is still one of my favorites. I definitely should do a skit with this one because it's like real serious.
Ooh, girl. Soft kitty, little ball of fur. OMG. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening and a wonderful Friday, and I'll be back tomorrow. There's only tomorrow. It's only